What's good, J2 family? Back again with another reaction video for you guys. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Johnny.
So today, we're about to check out this number I, numbers your zone. But before you're not part of J2 family or it's your first time on our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon.
So we checked out number I before. If you guys want to check out those reactions, we'll put a card up here in the link in the description. Also in the link in the description is our members area. We'll release our content earlier to our members before anybody else on YouTube. So definitely don't miss out on that. Head over to our members area, check out the content on there, and become a member today. But this right here is number I, numbers your zone. What do you think about it, John?
Numbers your zone, man. I don't know what to think with that. And like, you know, we checked out Atami, the live performance, and you know, like I said, expect the unexpected from these guys. So I'm trying to think where to go with this. Numbers your zone. You know, obviously, maybe you have like a number that you fit in, because you know, numbers like decide the universe. So maybe there's a number you fit in and that's in your zone. If you're out of your number, you're not going to do as well. So maybe there's certain numbers that they live by that, you know, they feel makes them do better.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Almost like with Taylor Swift, number 13.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm thinking it might have something to do with like them. Like maybe they're like your zone in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like they can like help brighten up your day or whatever the case might be. Maybe like they're trying to like attract like more like fans or more like people who don't know about them like to their channel to sit there and maybe listen to something like this, you know what I mean? I don't know. Something maybe inspirational or something like that in a sense. That's what I'm going with, something like that. I know it doesn't obviously say like number I, your zone or whatever, but I think it would be really cool if they incorporate like their actual name with the actual like song title. But we're gonna see what happens. We'll hop to the video.
Let's do it.
Numbers housekeeping. Really? It's a movie?
He's holding a little, like a little broom.
Wow.
What the fuck?
I love how they come in like that, man.
They done got straight into that shit. They look like some badasses too, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Okay.
Man, these dudes are all over the place.
Yeah. But this shit is always like
yeah,
this.
and
Always.
it's amazing too how they put it together. They got that like hardcore heavy rap, then they got like that sweet vocal, and then all of a sudden an amazing chorus,
yeah,
and then hardcore rap, and then something funny's happening. It's like everything all in one. Yep. It's really cool.
So I definitely think it has to do with them too as well. Numbers your zone. They're saying numbers your zone. I feel like numbers is they're considering them as numbers.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Possibly.
And then like if you read like the pamphlet and everything or whatever, I feel like it's almost like has to kind of do with like them in a sense.
Like yeah, how the certain numbers have like different, you know, things.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I love how they break it down for the chorus.
For sure.
かスターてか何かスター追いかけたスター超えてなるスターからくりだらけで笑えずなんでブー Suppose it one time in life
God damn, they're killing this shit. What the fuck, dog? Yo,
That was
I ain't
awesome.
gonna lie. That scene was pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie,
That was really
bro.
cool.
I think.
Oh, it's not done.
At Numbers Housekeeping, we're always ready to be there for you anytime,
Tell
anywhere
you
in the
about
world.
that.
Don't wait another minute. Call us now at +1015 in UZ 1234 and let us take care of everything for you.
I think it's more about like finding who you are.
Maybe that's a good possibility too. But I didn't think about it that way. But I just thought it was probably like something about the group, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe trusting in them or whatever the case might be, you know what I'm saying? Being part of like the actual group, being part of the family in a sense.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of seemed like to me or whatever. And it was almost like all the like the I don't want to say rules, but like the steps, I guess you could say or whatever, is almost like kind of like finding yourself in a sense for sure. Or like just becoming like one of them in a sense, you know what I mean? Like steps to try to like become one of them or whatever, and just kind of like have a good time with them in a sense. That's what it kind of seemed like. Because even there was even a part where they were like, numbers your zone or whatever, and I feel like when they said, I need the I feel like that was like number I.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
gotcha.
saying? So maybe like numbers like them, but the I is like you in a sense. You know what I mean? Something like that. That's where I'm going. I don't know. I'm kind of like making shit up at this point.
Sounds
just
like
go
it.
with the flow. But either way, man, I thought it was amazing. I thought they did an amazing job with the video for sure. I thought it was really cool though, how it was like a housekeeping type thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was really dope. How they had the pamphlet, it had like steps or whatever. I thought that was actually really cool. And they made it like very entertaining. I feel like one thing about this group is they make it like very entertaining. So I thought that was really cool. I thought it was pretty funny how at first like she was like, nah, y'all gotta get out. You know what I mean? So they were dancing outside, just killing it. They came back in or whatever, started cleaning up or whatever the case might be. She was watching them. They were on their phone and stuff like that. I thought that was actually pretty funny. But eventually it seemed like they kind of like came to like an agreement in a sense by the end, you know what I mean? And she was like, okay. So I thought it was pretty funny too at the end how she was sitting there dancing outside of the house. But it was an amazing song, man. Very energetic group for sure. And they just blow us away every single time. I mean, that was a crazy ass beat. Something I definitely never heard before. But I really enjoyed it a lot. What do you think, Johnny?
Yeah, once again, it's like I said, expect the unexpected. I had no clue that's what it was going to be. Had no clue at all that's what we're going to get. Not at all. You know, numbers your zone, and they do a whole housekeeping thing. But I kind of feel on that pamphlet there, what they had was, you know, how to get you, like, you know, from stop being like maybe your boring self. Maybe, you know, just going day by day, you know, how, you know, you're just like normal, you know, kind of like step out of your zone almost to into your zone. You know, maybe you're in this zone where you're just like normal and, you know, you wear normal clothing. It's not like there's abnormal clothing, but you're boring, right? And number I is not boring. So what they did is they went in there and they dressed up her house. You know, they housekeeped it as dressing it up and making it not boring. And then in the end, they gave her an outfit and she became unboring because before she hated everything they were doing. And then by the end, she was there with them. She was dancing at the end. So I think that's what it is. It's like find your zone and be who you are. You know, don't be that boring person. Find that happy person. Find that exciting person about yourself. Bring out your personality.
That sounded really good. I like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not part of J2R family, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon.